All right, so this is a travel day. Atka's wired and ready to go. I think Don might have forgotten to give him his pill this morning. Anyways, we are leaving Hannibal, Missouri. We're heading to Clarksville, as in the last train too, and we'll be getting to that right after this. We arrived at a coast-to-coast Tievoli Hills resort near Clarksville, Missouri. Deluxe level resort. Really weird when we came in. I double checked, and apparently in fine print somewhere they do charge $18 resort fee. This is the only one we've been to where they've had a resort fee. We had the one where they charged $8 more for 50 amp. But this one is an $18 resort fee, and it doesn't matter if you're 50 amp or 30 amp, that's what they charge. This is a resort. There's a lot of empty spaces. Now, mind you, we are down in this little valley for camping. Up on the hill where you see that American flag, there's a road that goes up there. Right by the flag, there are tennis courts. To the left, there is a swimming pool, but you kind of need to drive to them unless the weather's nice enough. It is a bit far back. There is some other amenities, but you have to drive all over this big resort to get to them. They're catering more to the people who have the condos and the timeshare that's up on the hill. And we're just kind of, we're here, but I tried to pull up their campground to see what they charge per night normally. And to be perfectly honest, I had a difficult time finding it. It wanted me to log into Facebook to try to check in on Facebook. There is a children's play area off to the side over there, and there is a bathhouse that is behind those trees right over here. All of the sites do have fire pits. Now, we were lucky enough to get a swamp. Yeah, it rained pretty good last night, and it rained this morning, so I don't blame that so much. But you'd think that they would want to check this out and fill in with gravel so it would at least drain off a little bit better. It is totally wet all the way up to our steps. At the worst, Dawn went out this morning just after the rain started to subside, and it was flooded all the way up to where that mud is right here, so our whole step there was underwater. We are expecting another storm tonight, so probably worse off there. We're actually lucky enough that our electrical box is not underwater. The other one next door was. You can see where the water is here by our sewer hose. Water was actually up over the sewer hose. And they don't maintain well. It looked like an old bit of damage, but somebody apparently drove over the connector and broke it, so I can't screw in to the sewer connection. It's just kind of sitting on top, so when I dump I have to be very careful about that. There is no Wi-Fi in the camp itself. If I wanted to use Wi-Fi, there's a clubhouse I can go up to, and they did not give me any indication on what the Wi-Fi was like, so at the moment I'm using the hotspot. I may try to upload a video in the next couple of days just to see if it's at least possible, and we'll check that out. But I don't think the Wi-Fi is going to be adequate at all. I'm not real happy with the fact that they are charging extra for resort fees when there's really not a lot of stuff that we're getting for that resort fee. I'll take a little bit of time in the next day or two to check out the rest of the facilities so you can actually see where they are. We went to look for the laundry the other day, could not find it, though there is one. So we're going to search for that again. Hopefully we'll find it. We did notice that none of the buildings up above are really marked of what they are. So you kind of have to try to open a door, and if it opens, look inside and see what it is. So yeah, there was this big building right next to the pool, and we had to kind of open doors to find out where a changing room was and men and women's bathrooms, and it was a little odd to say the least. Okay, so we are 5 miles from the town of Clarksville. We will be taking a look over there, and there'll be another video about Clarksville possibly. And we were about 25 minutes, 30 minutes, about 25 miles from Bowling Green. That is probably the biggest town that we're near. We needed to stop by a Walmart and do a few other things over there, so we did that drive the day we came in. So that's something to look for too if you do need something. At least it's not too far away. All right, well, we'll pick this up another day or another time, but we'll finish this review of the campground in just a moment. Okay, we're going on an outing today. Tievoli Hills was just outside of Clarksville. Clarksville is a small town on the Mississippi. Their boast of fame is the fact that they are the only small town that actually has a main street that faces the Mississippi. So we got to Clarksville. A lot of the businesses seem to be closed. We're hoping to be able to find something open. Somewhere here is the visitor center, so hopefully that's open and we can find out what there is to do or what there is about Clarksville. So let's check this out. Jeez, is this it? So this was the visitor center and museum. Nothing in there. I mean, there's stuff in there, but like nobody's in there. So I have no idea what else is around. This says open. Up furniture maker. All right, so this is almost creepy. I think a lot of business, a lot of small towns collapsed economically during the pandemic. And I hate to say, I'm sorry to say, this might be one of them. As we drove in, there was a restaurant and a few other things that were closed. Looked like permanently. We're going to drive around a little bit and see what we might find. So Clarksville.
You mean ghost town?
Clarksville ghost town. It's funny, I looked it up and did a Google search, and things to do in and around Clarksville. Their Chamber of Commerce has this place appearing to be a revitalized, thriving little community. And it's a ghost town.
It's a ghost
everything
town.
Is shut down.
I mean, yeah, there's people here.
Yeah, there's
one place
people
open,
driving around.
It was a restaurant, had bingo or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it looked sketchy.
Yeah, it looked a little sketchy. And then there was a child's clothing store. That was the only thing open.
Yeah, and that leather thing, but they had nothing going on in there.
No.
So yeah, really strange, very strange.
Yeah,
they had a farmer's market.
Nothing.
Farmer's market had corn.
Yeah.
Because that's basically all they grow out here is corn. So the farmer's market would have corn. But so that's it for Clarksville. So I got a feeling this part of the video is just going to be a hiccup to the campground reviews.
Yeah, I mean, this restaurant looked like it could have been really good.
And it's right on the Mississippi. How is this place having such a problem?
It does.
All right. So anyways,
yeah, but
onward and upward.
Yeah, I guess so.
Is this open? I wonder if they can sit in here. Nope, locked up.
So you can't even go and use the Wi-Fi.
You got a resort office that is inaccessible. Wow, this is awesome. Okay, let's check out the laundry facility. Guess what? Maybe the Wi-Fi's in the laundry. So yeah, laundry.
Okay, you've got one washer and one dryer.
One washer, one dryer for this whole place.
Wow.
That's pretty cool. So you have an office that is closed, paddle boats and canoes that are locked, and you're pretty much, there's one person fishing out there, and that's pretty much it. So part of the grounds are kept really nice, other parts of the grounds are horrible shape, and like I said, one washer, one dryer for the entire complex. I don't know what to say more than that. I'm gonna go try out the Wi-Fi right now to see if I can upload and see if it's any good. I mean, we do have Wi-Fi out of the laundry, so I'm going to check that out right now. All right, so I went ahead and logged on to the Wi-Fi, and I'm doing a speed test right now. And so far, it's only spinning and saying connecting. There's only, it just disappeared. Let's try this again. No internet connection. Yeah, it's now saying no internet connection. Oh, now it's giving me internet at 2 bars. I got a feeling that the possibility of uploading is going to be next to 0, but let's see if I can. It's still showing no internet connection. So this internet is really pretty awful. There is the office that might be in the office, but you can't get in there. All right, so I think this is going to be the answer to that. Oh, and now as soon as I started the speed test, the Wi-Fi kicked me off. So apparently it won't even let you do a speed test. So that answers that about Wi-Fi. If you need Wi-Fi, you better bring your own, because this is not going to work. Yep, still no internet connection. Wait, I don't know if you can see that, but all right. Well, enough for the Wi-Fi. I kind of wonder, coast to coast. Check this out. You can't even walk up the walkways because they're overgrown. This place is like a ghost town. And so look at that one.
Yeah. This is horrible. Look at this.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I've got enough of this here.
This is really awful. Okay, so Don's back there ranting about the washer and dryer situation. And this is basically our review of the Tievoli Hills RV Resort, coast to coast. Make up your own mind, but I'm not coming back to this one.
No.
Okay,
No.
so basically with that being said, be sure to hit that subscription button and
Hit that bell, let you know when we post every Sunday at 2.
And thumbs up for good measure. And
Gotcha.
and safe travels. See you on the road.